here's some food for thought. How about the fact that food can be art, but in a lot of ways, it can also be medicine. Food for the soul and the mind, if you will. And that's exactly what Chef Sam Dominich and Your Farm, Your Table restaurant group will be doing with their new groundbreaking collaboration at Hopeway. Here to tell us more about how the plan for nutrition came to fruition is both Allison Kurowski-Mazie, CEO and Chief Medical Officer at Hopeway, as well as Chef Sam Dominich, who we will get to in a minute. But first, I want to talk to you, Allison. Thank you for being here and sharing some time on the program. If people haven't heard about Hopeway, I want to start there. What is Hopeway and what do you guys provide for those in need?
Sure. So Hopeway is a nonprofit mental health organization here in Charlotte. We serve all ages, have several levels of care from residential care, which is 24/7, to your traditional outpatient care. We have day programs for adults and teens, and we're looking so forward to this new collaboration with Chef Sam.
Now, you've been with Hopeway from the beginning.
Yes.
You've seen it grow to 170 employees.
Yes.
You've seen this mission really take place. How important is it to find those key people, those key groups, those key partnerships to be able to expand your mission more?
It's so important. People is everything, right? And so as we look as food as medicine, it's a pleasure to be able to partner with Chef Sam, who feels the same way, and we share the same values around the importance of healthy, clean eating that is going to be helpful for both your cardiac needs, if you have diabetes, but also your mental health status.
You talk about mental health and how important mental health is. I feel like this is a conversation that we don't have enough of. It's one that we have to have more conversations about, because it's all about learning how we can lift each other up and help each other. How has food specifically, especially with Chef Sam and his group, been able to really lift those that are getting the attention at Hopeway?
Sure. So Chef Sam will be providing all of our meals at Hopeway on our adult campus, so about 100 meals a day. And not only will it be helpful for our clients to have very nutritious food that's based around a vegetable and clean food, but also the importance of being together, the importance of community. And oftentimes when you're depressed or not feeling well, you isolate, right? So the importance of community and sitting around a table and eating together and learning about nutrition is going to be really important.
And last but not least, I want to get your take on this. Your Farm, Your Table with Chef Sam Dominich. It says it in the name, Your Farm to Your Table. How important is it to have these foods provided that you know are locally sourced, that you know are nutritious, that you know don't have any preservatives or don't have anything else there, to be able to accomplish your mission?
It is so exciting to be able to partner in the community and to serve our farmers and our farms, and then to have that food come into the kitchen and serve our clients. So I am so excited about this partnership, and since we've opened, we've always prioritized nutrition. We have registered dietitians on staff who meet with the clients both individually and or in group, and this will just now add another focus for healthy eating.
If people are out there quickly here, I want to ask you this last thing, and they want to help, they want to be a part of the mission at Hopeway, how can they do so?
Absolutely. So we're a nonprofit. We love our supporters. We would not be able to do these kind of things without our donors. So if you're interested in volunteering or collaborating, or even if you need to refer a family member, please check us out on our website.
Look, it's all about making a difference in our community. Like you mentioned, it's about community and bringing people together to find an answer to whatever problem it may be out there, whatever issue may be out there. Now, obviously, a big part of this partnership is about food and its healing power. So, of course, we had to bring in Chef Sam Dominich into the show. These high-quality meals he's helping provide for Hopeway. Jana, take it away, because it smells delicious.
Jorge, that is right. I am joined by Chef Sam Dominich of Your Farm, Your Tables right here in the kitchen. Sam, I'm so excited that I'm getting to meet you today. You've been working hard throughout this entire show to bring these beautiful creations to life. So happy you're here.
Happy to be here, yeah.
So Sam, obviously, I want to talk first of all about the conversation that Jorge referenced. When you are really pouring into love to each of these meals, and people who might be in a dark time, who might not be in a place where they're willing to, take care of themselves. Sometimes when we're not in a great mood, we don't feed ourselves well. How do you translate each dish into a positive feeling for someone else?
A lot of different ways, but really what it comes down to for us is like food is our language. Your Farm, Your Table speaks through food, and hope is the message that we provide. And so, for example, here we have what a typical day would look like for an inpatient resident to expect to receive from the kitchen. So we have probably 18 farms here,
Wow.
give or take, a half dozen, but everything's fresh, everything's super flavorful, and layered with love. And that's what we offer that coupled with the fact that like I've had firsthand experience. You know, I just celebrated 10 years of sobriety in November, and along my journey was littered with stops at treatment centers. And so I know what it looks like to be in a challenging situation. You feel isolated. And I know what it feels like to look down at whatever it is I'm having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and know that somebody cares, and that's what we offer.
Yeah, and when you are looking at this, it looks like art on a plate, and you mentioned that food is your
I
language.
don't know about that now.
So I think it's exquisite, but just
Thank you.
just to see that love that someone poured into that, and first of all, congratulations on 10 years of
Thank you.
sobriety, leading the way and having that open conversation. What is it that you want people to think of when they're enjoying these meals and knowing that there's this kind of backing? You know, I might look at this if it was at my house and just say, okay, there's bacon and eggs and potatoes on here, but this is a lot more than just breakfast.
Yeah, that's super close to the heart, that we love you, man, and, you know, and that we're here for you. And also, like, all these, you know, everything that you see here has been supplied by local people that really, really care about the food systems. And so we try to channel that energy into the cooking, how we present the food, you know, and how it's served. And so yeah, all of that.
So when you are crafting and creating these meals, because that's one thing that always impresses me about the culinary community, is that you do have to continue to be creative. So
Yeah.
tell me about this particular layout that you did today.
Yeah, well, I mean, almost everything here was designed like vegetable first. And so at Your Farm's Your Table in the restaurant itself, we let the seasons write the menus for us, you know, and so really it just goes it's kind of plug and play from there. You know what I mean? If we want to develop a pork plate, then we have apples and we have potatoes. I see it's a classic combination. You know, these both came from the same farm. Same thing with the noodle salad. This is a simple salad. They call it a simple salad. But
Simple
it's layered
salad.
with like all kinds of heirloom
you'll see
vegetables.
Me dump a bag of iceberg in a bowl.
Sure.
That's a simple salad.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
Well, the bacon is locally sourced. You know, that's kind of rare. Eggs are, of course, you know, raised and delivered from right down the road. Even the fruit, like we have this fruit connection, this berry connection that's on the west side of Gastonia. They're growing them into the winter season, which is pretty cool. And so we don't have to we don't have to go like broadband supplier to provide these berries and stuff like that. So all of that's important to us. We channel all that energy into the food and try to make an impact on people.
I think you're doing exactly that. I think this partnership is incredible. Obviously, the fact that you have this connection with food, you have this connection to that community, and showing them that also there's such another bright side to this. You know, once people exit treatment, once people, you know, go into the other side of life, being able to create things like this for other people. So if we can continue to support you, if we can continue to support this mission, I know we have the information that we can share up on the screen, but in terms of a community member, as
Sure.
somebody who went through sobriety, if I could support somebody going through that journey, what advice would you give me?
Don't give up. That's it. And we're here for you.
Yeah. So again, if you have somebody out there who you can reach out to, maybe a meal is a great way to do it. Connect through them through the beauty of food. So you guys are doing that, and I know I really appreciate it, and I'm excited for this partnership. Okay, so we're going to put your information right up here on the screen. You guys are going to want to take a screenshot of this so that we can continue to learn more about Hopeway. Chef, I'm glad I got to meet you here today.
So nice to meet you.
Jorge, I'm going to be really nice, and I'm going to share during the commercial break.
Listen, like Chef said, don't ever give up. That is, and know that your community's here to support you. Thank you both.